Welcome to the wrong news at the right time here at Washington Square Park. This is Wolf Alexander, independent for Congress, here on one of the grassy areas of the park, which is my favorite. It's much more comfortable to walk, especially on my bad ankle, which is getting better. Almost better today. It's been like a week and a half of just unrelenting annoyance while trying to walk, but I think I've improved things. Let's see what else is going on. I did a good, funny show at the Fountain before. I did my best. Let's see what else. No updates, no emails from Jon Stewart yet. This is day 2 of me bothering him until he puts me on the show. The daily one, as this one is daily, it's always going to be on. Now, I might not always be at Washington Square Park. I know it says on my website that I'm going to be at Washington Square Park at 4:20 and 5, and I'm going to try, but if something really exciting happens, I'm sorry, I won't be here. You're just going to have to accept, and I'll prove that I was doing something exciting using a video or audio or whatever. Writing, too. So, meanwhile, I am quite high and need to improve that by smoking more in just a few minutes. Right now, I'm just enjoying taking a break. I was just walking pell-mell around the courtyard here, or the whole park, and I'm a little tired, but not very. Let's see, what else? There was music earlier, some of which was good, some of which was not. Basically, you can figure it out if you want. But there's a certain constant that I prefer and a certain constant that I don't. For example, here comes one of those constants now. And then there's another one also that I have to deal with. And it's just this entire... there's a word, starts with a B. Another word starts with an M, and another word starts with an M. And I don't like any of them, and they're all the same kind of thing. And I think you know what I mean. I'm one of them, I guess. Well, not I guess. But the only one that's not bad. So, anyway, what was I going to say? I am awaiting on Monday the arrival of a much more improved version of my current flag. 1 foot longer so that it hangs a little bit lower and there's more writing to see on the face along the pillar. And then I am going to improve the colorfulness, because this one is black with white, and the writing is also not that exciting. Well, it's exciting, but it's too much. And so I am going to have a much cooler sign. So I'm looking forward to that. Supposed to pick it up on Monday somewhere on Broadway, which is always a nice address to hear. Don't forget to shop your embroidery needs at Embroidery House and Son. I got it. Jose will take your call. And let's see, what else? Sometime soon, I have to think of something else to do in the morning, because it comes to like 10 or 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I want to go, but I can't come down here yet because it's not even close to 4:20, and expecting me to stay in one place for 6 hours is just asking a lot. So I have to come up with some other fun activity to do in the morning that's a deliberate mission or assignment or something fun, adventure to occupy my time. But just picking something randomly for the idea that I don't like either, because that's homework and I don't like to do that. So, let's see, what else? I think I was successful. I'm not sure. I have to double check at what I was just trying to do, which I believe I'm the best in the world at. But I'm not sure. I have to double check, because when you do that kind of work, you have to always double check before you get excited and go to the bar. Otherwise, the reason you were excited that you thought was no longer might still be longer, and you don't want to be. Anyway, those are just tips from something I didn't say anything illegal about. I didn't say anything I wasn't supposed to, so I believe that's the line. But I'm talking about the Secrecy Act, all that stuff, which I hate. And I don't want there to be any more Secrecy Acts. That's why on my platform, it's one of the things called number 7, I think. The whole point is that we're going to know everything the government does. I'm trying to remember the exact phrasing I used because it was really good. But it's on there, my number, whatever. On the website, just go drop down and you'll find it. The point is that the government does all kinds of stuff that we don't know about right now. They're killing people and destroying documents and all kinds of stuff that could make 300 movies. And nobody knows. Well, people are going to know. From now on, I think everything that the federal government does should be, and the state governments, but I'll work on that later, with you, should be available for the public to know about immediately, live. Especially all these little backroom deals and stuff that the other congressmen and senators that I'm going to have to deal with do. At least this is my first term. Second term, I won't have to deal with any bad congressmen because I'm going to have 435 nice ones. Maybe you. There with me, independents who are tired of this crap. What a good excuse. It's like Spaceballs. Turn the movie back on. Well, you turned off the whole movie. I dropped my phone and I had to... You got that part, I think. What was I saying? Something about how the current government sucks because it's all run by these assholes who are in their parties and having a party on your money and your effort and your livelihood and everything else that they can. So please don't vote for a Democrat or a Republican or any other party, but especially those two, and including all the other ones ever again. Just vote for people who say, I'm an independent, that's not a big guy, that's a little one, I'm just running by myself with my ideas and my initiative. So that's all it should be. And not raising any money either. You'll notice on my website one of the things is I'm a $0 candidate. No donors. I don't want money. I want shares. And tell your friends. Gossip, fame, legend, all that. But no money, please. I don't need it. Just tell people. And wow, all the stuff that I say doesn't need to be put on a billboard, even though there's a funny story about that in the television show. I'm a little out of breath because I'm all excited about the walking and the talking and the videos and the radio, and I'm having a good time. At my favorite place on earth, Washington Square Park. Let's see, what else? Oh, Barron Trump jokes. I told the Washington Square News that I was going to be making fun of Barron Trump and his dad nonstop. So I hope they cover me journalistically when Daddy gets mad. So I don't care. But anyway, so Barron was brought to school today in his motorcade. There are at least 5 cars in the motorcade, plus 45 on every other street nearby, and at least 350 agents, for sure. And they are all Hitler Youth, except the girls who are just having a good time, I guess. And it's a real unpleasant situation because his mom is really nice, and she got with the wrong boy, and you know how it goes. I've never met her, Melania, but I do know how to do her voice pretty well because it's just Russian with a little bit of a girl accent in it. So, hello, my husband and my son, I hate them both. I wish they would go away. That's why I keep encouraging Barron to join a club and maybe meet a nice girl and go away. But no, he can't handle that. And Donald would steal her anyway, so I don't want that. But I've got Donald by the balls because I've got all kinds of stuff on him. So you just wait until the second term is over, and then I'm going to release all of that. So that's what I think. This is, you're back to me again. I think that she has a whole suitcase of encased in concrete somewhere that she knows about him stuff. And she's warning him to give her everything she wants. So I applaud that. So let's see, what else? I don't know, but it's a nice evening. And I have my blanket. I could lay it out here on the grass, but then that'll get wet, and I don't want to unpack my bag. It's such an effort to unpack it and pack everything because I don't have 1 extra inch of space. So, let's see, what else? I don't know. But this is the wrong news at 5, except it was at the right time, here on WEED. The radio network for people who are tired of the status quo. For the most part. Now, some of the status quo is good. Like, there's no war right now, so that status quo is good. At least right here. Now, internationally, you may not agree with me because I really don't want to get involved at all, like, in my mind about any of that stuff. I just feel like, let's work on the United States for 5 minutes, and then we can worry about... no, I don't want to ever be a world policeman again. All of our soldiers are going to come home from all 3 million of their bases and have a good time here doing all kinds of fun stuff that they'll be happier about, and that'll be helpful for the community. Like when there's a hurricane, instead of, it being a major problem to fix everything, the entire army that's all over the world will show up within 24 hours and fix the problems. How's that sound? Doesn't that make sense? Like, some of this stuff is like a no-brainer. But unfortunately I can't call him stupid, but he's just a cocksucking asshole as a president now. And so what are you going to do? Get me elected, and I'll put a lot of pressure on him really quick, though, from a bully pulpit, if you know what that is. And I can do that already. But really, to do any political damage to him, you got to get his people out of office and not his people in. So I'm going to do that. That's 2028. Think about if you want to run for Congress if you're not in the 10th District, and think about what you want to run for now if you are. Any of the offices in the 10th District, except school board, I will help you win simply by telling you what to do, or you watching my stuff and doing what I do. Or not doing what I do and saying that I endorsed you, or whatever you want to do, just basically do what I'm doing and you'll win. Because it's time. People are tired of this crap. They don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. Well, just don't vote for the parties anymore, both of them. You know they're bad. And I'm telling you, don't vote for a third party either. It's the same thing. Different t-shirt, same problem. It's corruption. It's friends, except the whole organization that's built on the public's money. So don't help that. I vote for independents only, especially ones who are not raising any money. Because again, if you're good on TV and the radio and writing and do all kinds of stuff and you're bold and whatever you can do, fine, absolutely. And this is the second month, and I am on my way to way past Mars. Into the Uranus of the fucking 1% of the 1%. The super rich and the billionaires are going to let us have it. All their wealth, all their money, all their resources, all their things, and almost all their land, and almost for all those categories, not all of it, the last billion, etc., shall be the general public's en masse, and then we can figure out what to do with it with direct democracy. I don't want to control everything. I just want everybody else to be able to do that. So you're going to have to use me as sort of a middleman to more fun democratically. How's that sound? Let's see, what else? I'm out of pizza. So I was out yesterday, but that's not true. Anyway, so I got to get more today. And I'm almost out of marijuana, so I got to get some more of that soon. And, yeah, so that is the update on life here on the campaign trail, except not really moving very fast. I'm not running for Congress. I'm walking for Congress very fast. If you haven't seen me walking around Washington Square Park, I cannot be beaten, and I challenge you to try, and don't hurt anybody while you try, because that's the one thing I do, is I slow down and make sure that there's no great big accident. So don't, and running is cheating, of course. So, what was I going to say? I had a great big accident a couple months ago. That was not fun. And it actually wasn't when I was going particularly fast or recklessly, which I was doing all day. It was when I was relaxed and not thinking about driving because I didn't see anybody coming, and kaboom. So, anyway, no more driving. Walking is more fun anyway. Let's see, what else? I risked coming down in sandals today because my ankle was hurting, and I thought, well, hell with it, it's a nice day, I'll try. And I came down, and it was better. Actually, I'm glad I did wear them, but I don't know how long they're going to last because they ain't that great, but that's okay. I want to get a pair of Roman sandals because I feel like the Romans walk for thousands of miles. They must have pretty good fucking shoes. So now that's the first time I have thought about Rome. I remember that is some crazy ass thing that all men do, is they talk and think about Rome 24 hours a day, which makes no sense to me. But anyway, I do think that their shoes are probably pretty good, just rationally. But I don't know where to get them. I looked on Amazon. I can't find them, so fuck it. What was I going to say? I don't know. I could pull my notes out, but I don't have any. So, let's see, what else? I gotta stop saying the same crap over and over again, but on the other hand, if I just sit here and nothing happens, you might be like, oh, did he walk away? So, I would not do that. It's my phone, and I'm not gonna walk away from it. Unless I have one hell of a setup. Yesterday, I really had a cool setup. I had my jacket over a tree on the other side somewhere, and I had everything like locked up with the tree, and like I had a whole studio. Like I put my head in my jacket. It was really cool. You can see in one of the other videos. The audio didn't come out right because I'm talking not loud enough for the amount of music I had. But it was really cool setup, so I'll do that again sometime. Let's see what else. I don't know, but you're listening to me, Wolf Alexander. You can call me Alex, here on WEED, the radio network for whatever. It's not radio, I realize, but it's radio because I say it is. I just don't want to have a fucking podcast. I'm a language person, just like George Carlin. And anyway, let's see what else. I watched a really good movie today. It was about Pancho Barnes. She was a flyer back in the 20s and 30s, and then ran a really fucking cool, like, bar and resort for all these flyers out west. It's in the movie The Right Stuff, if you've seen that. But it was a hell of a lot more fun than even the movie depicted. and she was really cool. And it was a good movie. It's called The Legend of Pancho Barnes or something like that. Anyway, it's you have to Pirate Bay it and uTorrent, and I mean, well, I guess you could buy it, but I don't do that. Although this was an independent movie, so in a way, I guess I should, but I didn't. I haven't paid for a fucking legitimate movie in a long time. I mean, I'm talking a really long time, because why would I want to give those billionaires my money? Well, sometimes it's more convenient, I realize, but anyway. I was going to do some more jokes, but I don't know, I don't have any right now. How long have I been talking? I like to do at least a half an hour show, but it's quite a creative effort. Oh, there's no timer on this. Oh, well. It's a really nice evening. I don't want to go, but I'm not doing anything. I mean, I'm doing something, but I'm not... I like to do something physically, and I can't... I'm running out of things. What do you call it? The obstacle course over on... Actually, behind me. I think it's probably occupied. It almost always is now. It's impossible. And there's no, like, hills or anything here. I want to do, like, running up and down hills, but I can't. It's still fun. Like, I like the grass and stuff, so I'm enjoying it. Okay, well, that is... I think that is everything. Not that there was anything to begin with.